Tell the people why you are here. Why you're still here at this time?
Because I enjoy sitting at filling stations.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Good morning. Hey guys. So I'm back with another video. As you can tell, it's very early. It's very early today. We're out very early. A friend of mine are heading to a rally in Kuruman, the Desparados Rally. If you know anything about the clubs in SA, or if you're a biker in SA, you most probably might know the Desperados Rally. So that is in Kuruman, and we stay in Joburg, so in Johannesburg. So that is about 530 kilometers odd. So that's what we're going to cover today, and I'm going to be taking you guys with me. So I'm currently at the filling station. I'm waiting for my friend to arrive, and then we can roll out. So you guys get to join us in today's trip and get to see what that is all about. So yeah guys, hope you guys will enjoy today's video. Hey, what it do? Hey, what it do? What it do? The bro has arrived with his R3. And I'm here with my Super Juke. Tell me what you noticed. What's different on this bike today? Which mods have I done? It's the bro over there. You saw the intro, so you know how this ends, right? But how did we get there? Well, that's what this video is for. There are a number of mistakes that I did throughout this weekend that all led to how this ends, with this being the very first one. I usually run 2.5 bar up front and 3 bar in the rear, but now in hindsight, I think this was a bad idea. For a long distance trip like this one, I feel I should have run a slightly lower pressure to allow for expansion in the tire when it got to operating temps. With that being said, let's see which other dumb mistakes were made this weekend. Yeah, tire pressure is very important, guys. Alright, we're heading out, guys. Listen to that R3. And so it begins. We have split this trip into two parts. The first half is from Joburg to Mafikeng in the Northwest Province, which is about 300 k's. And the second half is from Mafikeng to Kuruman with a pit stop in Vryburg. Man, and as luck would have it, just as we leave Gauteng, getting into the Northwest properly, approaching Rustenburg, it starts to rain on us. So, and it doesn't look like it's the type of rain that is going to stop. As you can see, no like clouds that might be passing, stuff like that. So it might consistently rain like this. I don't know up until where. But yeah, let's just push. We'll see what happens. We had no other choice but to push on in the rain. The funny thing is, within like 2-3 kilometers of us riding through that rain, it actually stopped. But that 2-3 kilometers was enough to get us properly drenched. Motorcycles, however, come with this function that can dry your wet clothes just by twisting the throttle every now and again. So we were good. This road is the N14 and it is by far the best road that I've ever ridden on. There's that occasional bend, the tarmac is smooth, no bumps, no nothing. I guess this is what you get when you pay such a high premium for the tolls. The saga continues, guys. We've met up with the gents in our hometown and we are heading out to Kuruman now. We're heading out to the rally. So this is the squad as it stands at the moment. Some other guys will meet up with along the way. But yeah, this is us so far. And it was with that zig and that zag and the crossplane bro was out of there.
Come back! Come back!
I tried my best to giddy up on my own horse, but I quickly realized that crossplane bro was gone. Part of me wanted to give up and cruise at a comfortable pace, but another part of me wanted to see the bro show up on the horizon one more time. All the random bumps on this road, it was uncomfortable to keep this pace up. On the super juke, you feel like you're just one bump away from being ejected from the seat. A million questions rushed through my mind. Had crossplane bro gone on to be a 299 king? Do people really think that that's an R3? Did I switch off the stove when I left the house? Yeah, but
No, I had to put some pressure on him because. Hey,
Yo, these are the bikes that I'll be riding there tomorrow.
No, he saw us.
These ones, will you even match? No.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
one mechanical failure, and that is this bike over here. The clutch on this bike seems to be going out, so it just, it just revs instead of moving. So it's going at a very slow speed. Can't get up to, proper highway speeds here in SA. But we shall leave it behind in the next town, in Vryburg, and then we'll push on without it. We'll see it on our way back. Hey, I nearly ran out of gas on this thing. Nearly. I need to top up now. Hey, this is a big thing. This is a big thing. This rally is a big thing. Check. These are all the guys that we met here at this filling station before moving on to Kuruman. We are actually halfway to Kuruman here. This is Vryburg, another town in the Northwest Province, and it is chaos. It is chaos. It is chaos. Got some bikes over there, and we got a gang of bikes here as well. So yeah, I know this is shaping up to be a very good event. So yeah, stick with us, guys, and let's see what else we can get up to today.
A few moments later.
Hey, it seems like we have a problem here. So, started up this bike, we're leaving the garage, and would you look at that? Now, looking at this tire right here, right now, you will notice that this tire is actually looking a bit spent. The ride from Joburg to this point in the journey in Vryburg has taken its toll on this tire, and numerous other riding activities, track days, whatever. But now, at this point, it is really showing that this tire is spent. Now, this is the very first warning that this journey of mine might not end the way that I am hoping. From here, I got a warning on the dash. That error is saying that the tire pressure in the front is low. Now, I checked the front. The front is fine. It's not the front. It actually turns out to be the back. I know, sensors have been swapped around maybe, but that's not the issue. The issue is that we have low tire pressure in the rear, and it is actually concerning. I am able to press this down. Now I topped up air in this tire just as I was leaving Joburg, but now it seems I have a puncture somewhere here. Already I had to deal with losing this bolt. Also, just after starting our journey, I lost this bolt here. This kickstand basically didn't want to fold back, and obviously can't ride with the kickstand drop down like this. So I had to make a plan. We got a bolt to block that. So this is sort of sorted for now until I can get a replacement bolt from KTM. But now it seems I have a puncture here. So let me try and identify where this is punctured and try and get a repair on this, and then continue. We're at the last half of our journey to Kuruman. So hopefully our repair works, because I don't think I can get a tire here. But anyway, what can we do? Because of the limited bike shops in Vryburg, or well, this side of town, in the Northwest Province in general, really, I can't get this properly repaired. I just have to plug this, and then we'll see how we can go about our trip. But these tires actually, both of them on the bike, I did want to change these out, especially that one in the rear.
Brother, come.
Hey, hello. Hi. Alright. Let's go Kuruman Elente. Hey. Sharp. This is the last stretch from Freiburg to Kuruman. It's about 140 kilometers, and because I have just patched my tire, I told these guys that let's take it easy. Did these guys not leave me 10 kilometers into this little last stretch? Who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Anyway, I got to take it slow. I even stopped to ask a fellow rider who was broken down on the side of the road what was happening with his bike. Turns out the bearings in the front wheel were messed up, so that was the end of his trip. But anyway, after seeing that I was losing light, I decided to actually pick up the pace a little bit, just so that I don't get there after sunset, because I don't really know where I'm going. I haven't really even searched the location of the place where we were sleeping, so I had to catch the boys at least before the sun went down. So that's exactly what I did. We made it, guys. We caught up with these guys that left me behind, and we arrived just a little after sunset, which is good. But we made it. All that matters is that we made it. Hey, good morning, my good people. It's day 2 of the Kuruman Rally, and still in the morning. Gents just woke up, had their coffees, and as per the program, there's gonna be like some stunt riding, some stunts that are gonna be performed by some guys today. So I'm going to be taking you guys along. You can check what's gonna go down there. But yeah, let me try and show you guys where we're staying. It's a nice little place here in Kuruman. Quite peaceful, quite tranquil. But yeah, let me show you guys quickly. So that's how we got the pool / bright area as well. Later on, if the weather is not acting up, we're gonna be catching a young swim and having a braai later on before the main event. And this is just the rest of the place. You got the bros up front there trying to clean off the bikes. Why? Because we ended up riding in the rain again last night coming back home. So yeah, that's not nice. That's the second time we're getting rained on actually on this trip. So if I don't come back with a cold after this, hey, that would be some kind of a miracle, eh? But we'll see how that goes along. There be the bros. There be the bros. Getting ready. Getting ready to head out. Looking for breakfast. And then after that, I know the day can start.
One eternity later.
Hey, sadly we caught the stunt show already done, but people are still chilling here. Not that many bikes, but still have people just chilling. It's still a vibe. Waiting for the main event, but yeah, this is what we have so far. So we're just chilling. Later on, might catch a rest, and then we get it in later at the main event.
depicted.
This marks the end of our trip. Heading back home now. So yeah, we'll see how the trip goes. Oh, also, this tire of ours this tire is on its last legs. I think even last legs is an understatement. So I'm hoping that this makes it to Joburg and then we can replace it. In Joburg. But otherwise, just taking it easy on the way back. And yeah, hopefully we make it before sundown in Joburg. Wish us all the best. The tire didn't make it. About 100 k's in, it failed. Luckily the bro was carrying these little patch strips that we could use. Stuffed them all together in that hole and we put some air in the tire, and you know what? It actually held pressure. Because I was so depressed in this, I wasn't actually shooting anything. The rest of this footage is shot by the bro, so I'm gonna let him tell you about it.
Holding something. At least we can get to the next town.
Once we got the tire patched and holding pressure, we decided to try and make our way. We were literally moving at about 50 kilometers per hour. But that's what we had to do because we weren't sure if the patch was gonna fling off. Before we knew it, we started entering the next town. The first thing we had to do was find the nearest filling station so we could check the tire pressure and stock up on the patches.
No, it's not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. It actually got destroyed and we had to put this massive plug here just to try and get it to hold air. Holding air now, but we have a very long way to go. I don't know if this will make it, but I guess you guys will find out. You guys will definitely know whether I made it or not. The strips kept on falling out, and we thought that we should try this tire sealant that we picked up at one of the filling stations. This turned out to be a bad idea, as the strips could no longer stick to the tire due to the oily nature of the sealant. The strips that we put in here got swallowed into the tire, and we knew that we were dead in the water from here. The bro was the only one who had cell phone reception. So we called for help. We called a couple of tow trucks, and there was only one who replied positively and said that in a few minutes they'd be there to help us. We had no choice but to wait and see whether this guy would show up and actually get us out of this situation. And guess what? He did.
Help! What a relief, guys. What a relief. God help.
So admitted defeat, called in the cavalry and with some assistance. So we are heading to Klerksdorp and we'll take it from there. We'll update you guys. We got sorted out by Johan from Bikes and Beds. Great oak, legend of a guy. He got us here from the middle of nowhere to at least in Klerksdorp, where it's a little bit safe and it's not like there where we were in the middle of the Bundus. So we're gonna get the bike off, and we have another trailer coming with my car to come and take this bike, and then we can head on home. So yeah guys, we'll check you a little later. So we got the bike off of Johan's trailer and he was out of there. In the meantime, we got ourselves some food, got some hot coffees just to warm ourselves up. But damn, when the car arrived, I was happy. I was tired, but I was very happy. We quickly started to load up the bikes, starting with obviously the broken down Super Juke. Then came the R3 or R1, I don't know, what do you want to call it? And just like that, both bikes are on the trailer, and now we can officially say that the weekend is done.
One debt to society later.
So this is what the bike looks like. It's nothing severe, it's not like we crashed or anything, but boom. I know. Safe to say that we've got our money's worth out of this time. And just like that, guys, we've come to the end of our episode. It was one hell of a whirlwind. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed Kuruman. Most importantly, I enjoyed that ride from Joburg to Mafikeng via the N14. Mafikeng is my hometown, but believe it or not, I had actually never ridden to my hometown. So this was the first time, and I managed to do that with my friend there. So yeah, like I said, if there are any lessons to be learned from this, guys, is maybe stay away from those rallies. Don't go to those rallies, guys. They're dangerous. You see what ends up happening to you. But no, man, I'm kidding. It was a fun time. So lessons to be learned, I'd say, guys, take care of your bikes. Like my bro said in his video, look over your bikes. Take care of them as you're washing them. Check that everything is looking proper. Bolts, tighten everything, torque everything. Check the rubber, check your chain. Make sure that chain is also proper. Make sure that chain is made to last that distance. Check your tire pressures. Check that tires have a shelf life. They have a date on them. Besides just the wear bars that are on the tires, there's dates as well. Check if that tire is not cracking or doing any funny stuff. Check your bearings every now and again. When you do a sprocket and chain, check your bearings. Check those bearings as well. Make sure they're proper, or just replace them, preventative maintenance, whatever. So yeah, That's gonna be everything from me. That's gonna be everything. I'll see you guys in the next video. Most likely the next time you see me, this bike will have a new tire on the back. But yeah, hope to see you guys in the next episode. And you know what you need to do, right? If you enjoyed this video, you better leave a like and leave a comment, say something. I like seeing the conversations that happen in the comments. Leave a comment in there and subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. Also, make sure you subscribe to my bros channel, the Crossplane Bros channel. That's just SK for you guys on YouTube there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.